Here are just a couple things that I think make a woman masculine. So the first being buying a man an expensive gift such as a car, a house, land, diamonds, whatever. This is masculine. My dad has gifted my mom all of her cars, and the most money my mom has spent on a gift for my dad that I know of is a bottle of perfume. Okay, so next is going 50-50 with a man. That's masculine. Paying all of the bills, that makes you a man. Smelling like weed is masculine. Sorry, but it's true. Fighting just because you like fighting, that's masculine. And if you are the type of girl or woman that likes to play fight with men and act like you're going to hit them, you are super duper masculine. Cursing in every other sentence is masculine. It also shows that you have a lack of vocabulary as well, but I digress. And lastly, throwing up gang signs or being a part of a gang is masculine.
All right. So it seemed like the second half of the video, she was hitting on something. First half, she talked about, her mama never bought nothing for her daddy besides a bottle of perfume, she said.
That's fine. That's fine. As of lately, videos are coming out. I like the video where the sister asked a dude, said, "Hey, yo stepdad got with your mom, she had kids." Asked the dude, said, "Do you think your stepdad is a simp?" The dude said, "No, I don't. But my mother does." So I say that to say she may sit here and say, "Oh, her dad is awesome," but what do the mom think? She looking at this from a child, and that's what be happening, HQ. These women like this, young sisters like this, be looking at these relationships from a child's point of view and don't know what the heck they looking at. Talking about 50-50 is masculine. Relax. If you that dope where you can get an ambitious man to pay for your existence, then go ahead and do that. Why you here?
I ain't mad at her, but don't be judging your parents' relationship. You don't have any idea what's going on. Maybe your mom got the word gold in her name. We don't know. We don't know nothing about your mom. But the whole point is, you can't judge her because you can't get a man. Don't be mad. Don't be hating on somebody that's going to pay for somebody else's lifestyle when you can't get that. Young women these days, they want that, but they probably can't get that. And maybe she one of them women who can't get that, so now she hating.
I don't understand. Yeah, like I said, the first part made no sense, but the second part, she was on to something. But that should go without saying. No, talking about if you throwing up gang signs. Yeah, and I said this: you want to fight if you are a woman. I don't care who you is, and you are okay putting your dukes up. Come on, man. You ain't supposed to put your hands down. Women are supposed to fight at all, Mrs. Raquel.
I was just going to say, I agreed with some of the things that she said on the second part. I don't agree with the mom not getting the dad any kind of expensive gift. I think that is just, if a man is gifting you every car you've ever had and all you've ever bought him was a bottle of cologne, that sucks.
Men always talking about all these women so masculine nowadays. Do you know how much we have to channel our masculine energy just to survive on a day-to-day basis? If I'm laying down and it's me and my kids at home and I hear a noise, I'm the one that got to reach for a Glock. You think that's feminine? I don't. Anywhere we go, if we're taking vacations, if we on a road trip, everything that you think a man supposed to be doing, I got to do that for us. And you
don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Trying to let her cook. I get it, Bonquisha. That's why you're supposed to have a husband. So we done had a lot of women come up here, single moms. Kelly Kale said it before, I remember. She said, the reason I'm so masculine is because I'm a single mom and I got to be the daddy too. He told us that.
What woman needs a brain when you got a husband? That's a saying. Women have the luxury of turning their brains off whenever you're with your husband. Y'all got, she said, what she's saying is incorrect. When we go out, the man on guard. All right. The man gets enjoyment from y'all getting enjoyment. We on guard. I gotta cover the 12-6, all that. All right. I'm on guard dog mode. All right, I bite somebody. They picking the wrong men. Yeah, Nug, you done emasculated him to a 12-year-old's position. He ain't doing nothing.
And I would say, I'll get you an HQ. The byproduct of these masculine females, I guess, would be more feminine type men. These are the baby daddies, I'm guessing.
I mean, they can't help it because they immediately, as soon as they don't have a man, they immediately, every male within under their power becomes helpless or weak, or he starts getting into the mind frame where he don't really think like a man. He thinks like her. And so that's where you get these feminine men from. Think they know exactly what mama's gonna do, what she gonna do, how she gonna say, and that's what they raising.
But here's
But
the deal. Why are they procreating with these men?
sex.
Well, okay, what you got, Raquel? Why you think?
I think that because like the guys that you can't you can't manipulate every man. There are certain men that ain't going for that. You know what I mean? So the only men that you can manipulate are the men that tend to be more like feminine. Or I guess I wouldn't say feminine, I would say beta, you know, the guys that are gonna always tuck their tail and acquiesce to her attitude, to her needs, to what her children want, you know what I mean?
Look
Because
at
that
her. Look at her. She got 2 nose rings and a throat
yeah,
tattoo. Stop it, man. Stop.
yeah.
You the dude.
Man, I was talking about all these women so masculine nowadays. Do you know how much we have to channel our masculine energy just to survive on a day-to-day basis? If I'm laying down and it's me and my kids at home and I hear a noise, I'm the one that got to reach for a Glock. You think that's feminine? I don't. Anywhere we go, if we're taking vacations, if we on a road trip, everything that you think a man supposed to be doing, I got to do that for us, and you think that's supposed to keep me feminine? Now, although I'm not sitting here blaming nobody else for my life choices and my life consequences as to why I am where I am, but ain't nobody gonna make me feel bad for being where I am and accepting where I am. If a bitch gotta be masculine to get through the day, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But a bitch is tired. That's the point that I'm making. I'm ready to bask in my femininity. I'm ready to just be soft. I'm ready to be lovey-dovey. I'm ready to let a wall down. I'm ready to lay with my man and feel like the whole world is okay, even if it's falling apart. But like, god damn, shit. When is it coming?
Never. And these are the modern women once they hang up with Kendra. All right, they go on the show talking big ish, 666. Then they hang up, start crying and breaking down.
Do y'all sisters know y'all in control of this? I believe in my cold crack baby heart that y'all don't none of y'all sisters have to wind up like this. Y'all can control it. Wanna know how? We said it so many times. Don't give funky, rambunctious, horned up nug no goodies. And then we never wind up here. Now you never have to go into survival mode. I be seeing these reels, man. These sisters, they got no kids, they single, and the economy sucks right now for a lot of folks. And but they have the luxury of living in their cars. You know, it looks different when you put a kid in it. Now it looks desperate. But you see, you can move differently. You are more flexible. But when you got a kid or 2 or 3 by 3 different dudes, that's the face you got to make. Look at her face. Like she can smell her own undercarriage. Unfortunate.
She's so hard. It's like you at the end of your rope. At the end of your rope of the femininity is not coming. Because you're gonna be that same way when a man walks into your life. You're gonna be the same way. It's too late. Once you start down that road, it's too late to turn back the clock. She is really in masculine mode and she gonna stay there. Cause the minute a man walk in there, she gonna pretend like she can take care of everything. She don't need him. And he gonna walk out the door. Any good man gonna walk out the door.
She broken. She gonna
Right.
self-sabotage. If a good dude come in, I tell you straight up, I done seen the likes of her. If a pathetic simp come in being all nice like Steve Urkel, she'll flat out tell him, like, babe, I'll ruin your life. You want to stick around, you can.
Mm-hmm.
So I done seen it. So dude will come in, she will self-sabotage. She ain't gonna put on no, she can't put on the front. That's as good as it gets.
Masculine just means that you have qualities or traits that are traditionally associated with boys or men. So if you think like wearing baggy clothes is traditionally associated with guys, having short hair is traditionally associated with guys, right? certain mannerisms like opening the door for a girl, moving her to the inside of the sidewalk, liking sports is traditionally associated with guys, but shit, I'm here and I'm a girl. I'm a girl, you know what I'm saying? It's just traditionally associated with guys, but you can be a woman and be masculine, you can be a man and be masculine. Like it's not that deep, you feel me? Studs are masculine presenting lesbian women. Yeah.
I remember when I lost my mind. They come up here with the Pierce. Come on now. So she's saying she's still a woman. She got cootie-cotta. She's masculine. You don't want to let her take that hoodie off, though. She probably got some cheeks and all that.
Oh, she most likely built brazen. But here's my thing. When are these masculine presenting sisters gonna present like a suit and tie ninja? I have yet to get that answer. Every last sister like this that want to be a stud get on my nerves. I hate it. Nevertheless, whatever. They want to dress like this. Why can't they dress like in a suit and tie? You know, can we get a medium man stuff?
They're always like a lumberjack or
Yeah, man. And the last two sisters come and got a throat tattoo. Like, come on, man. That's crazy.
That's why when y'all say scissor me timbers, it's so funny to me because I think of lumberjacks chopping down trees.
Look, I'm looking. I can tell by her face, man. She a switch hitter. Yeah, she don't mind. What they call it? Meat sneaking, sneak meat, sneak meeting.
Oh man.
No.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber.
All that. So with that, we just gonna send them to Glaze Galaxy.
That's right. Yeah, go ahead. Skeet, skeet, skeet.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go. Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.